The key is, if you're relying on a resume, you're not going to get the job of your dreams. And referrals are now the #1 source of hiring volume, #1 source of hiring quality, #1 application to hire time. It happens quick, right? You don't have to go through all the hoops because somebody they know that already works for them vouched for you. The most important skill for business, for being successful in business, interpersonal skills. All that is your ability to effectively communicate with other people. If you can show initiative while you're at the interview, if you can show your interpersonal skills through a talk or through networking with the current employees, all the better.
I think Isaiah was really good at presenting how you really need to do your research on the company that you're interviewing with, and how it's really important to know the background of the company so that when you go into the interview, you actually have this knowledge to be able to discuss with the people that are interviewing you.
Active listening, this is a big one. If you go on an interview in business, do not wait to be asked questions. You're the interviewer. You want to do as much research as possible the night before, just the night before, a few hours, about the company. Come up with a list of like 10 really good questions to ask on tap, and right when you sit down, it's go time for you to ask them questions and get them talking and get them excited about what they're doing.
I think networking is actually really important, and Isaiah made a point to say that this is more important than actually having a great CV or a resume, that going out to meet people will make the difference and actually get you that interview.
Differentiation gives you leverage over your network. So you want to connect massively with these people, but you also want to stand out from the crowd. Right? So you want to connect, but you don't want to lose your identity. You don't want to just be seen as another Ph.D. You want to be seen as unique. So connecting is important, but standing out is just as important. And a great way to do this is to develop what's called an elevator pitch. I wrote an article called How to Connect Without Getting Lost in the Crowd that talked specifically about elevator pitches. He applied to 9 different positions, turned down for every one. Then he tried this. He developed his elevator pitch, which was, I am a natural-born leader with an insatiable work ethic who would be invaluable to your school. Got a call a week later, got the job.
So I think he lays out the process very clearly from beginning to end, that you need to have a path, be very clear about your path, and then he provides tips on interviewing skills. He provides tips on how to choose the entry position of where you want to enter into industry. And I think that in itself is already a very great help.
Like if you've worked with a company's products in any way, if you've worked with their reagents in the lab, their instruments, if you've worked with the methodology that they use, if you can communicate this and show them what you know about their products, about the market, that is huge. I've seen this be a massive differentiator. I mean, this is some of the most critical information that I'm giving you right now. If you go on an interview and you can tell them something about their market, something they may not have seen.
I've been to a number of these sort of transitioning into industry or sort of other options for academic scientists, and it was really nice to hear from somebody who has a PhD and how he really made that transition.